Hello, friend. Thanks for spending time on the channel again. Today's a little cooler. It was roughly 60 degrees. I think maybe it's warmed up now to about 68. What we're going to do today is we're going to have just a little bit of a walkabout to follow up on one of the previous videos. One of the previous videos we talked about Miami or Miami Beach as a movie set, location and backdrop. Here is the Carlisle Hotel. That's where Birdcage was filmed. The Birdcage with Robin Williams. Here is the Cardoza, which is right across the street. That's where There's Something About Mary. A portion of the movie was filmed there. Also, the building to the right, it's called Amsterdam. And this one right here is called The Tide. Parts of Bad Boys was filmed there. You can see a number of these tour groups. A lot of times, some of these tour groups, they give you some of this information, but many times they do not. I'm giving you grassroots information. I've seen some of them being filmed, as you all know. This street is considered one of the, I think it was the top 5 famous streets in America, Ocean Drive. We're going to go inside the Carlisle. I understand that there is a plaque paying tribute to Robin Williams. So as we go in there, in one of the previous videos, I left a link talking about the number of movies. It might have been 80 movies or so on that link. It was from Wikipedia. And then there was another link in terms of TV shows filmed in Miami. I'm not sure, there might have been another 30 or 40 TV shows there. Then there was another link in terms of Spanish movies, the Spanish backdrop filmed there. Sometimes I'm a nostalgia guy, and as I was binge watching Burn Notice and Miami Vice, I'm gonna say even the old Miami Vice and the new Miami Vice, you do see a number of these different locations. When you're watching some of the older shows, what you realize is that over time, some of the buildings have changed. The physical ground hasn't changed. Sometimes the color of the sidewalk hasn't changed. But the key here on Ocean Drive, because it's one of these historic designated areas, you don't have as much change there. Okay. As we went further up the street on the previous video, I pointed out the Fontainebleau Hotel. Well, at the Fontainebleau Hotel, we talked about Goldfinger, the Roger Moore, James, well, no, that's Sean Connery, James Bond movie. Also, part of The Godfather was filmed there too. So again, it's a little cool for me. I call myself a native now, but we have a large group of wow, yeah, I should say tourists. It's a walking tour. They have these devices in their ear, and a young lady speaks to them, telling them about these different locations. Okay, I'm gonna go inside and we'll see if we can locate the Robin Williams film, and we will catch up a little bit more. Thank you very much. Again,
no problem, can take a picture.
Thank you.
Everything changed.
Okay. So what we see now, they painted the wall here remembering the movie. And you have the movie continually running here. So they did a lot more than just have a plaque. They basically named the whole cafe area in regards to the movie, The Birdcage. Not only was scenes filmed here at this movie, I believe the rooms, but they also walked a few blocks up the street, which is Lincoln Road. I'm going to take a sip. I'm just sat down. I'm going to have something, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit. You can see what the prices of cocktails are. Feel free to pause the video. Okay. There is a QR code. I will go a little closer. We'll go with this QR code also. I'm going to order, and then I'm going to share some additional tidbits. Okay, I'm going to follow up with some of the other movies that are very notorious here in Miami Beach. I'm videoing, showing you the scenery, because the scenery here is the star of the show, and not me. Okay. Burn Notice. We're talking about TV shows. Bloodline. The Glades. Miami Vice. Way back when, well, I shouldn't say way back when, but 95 to 2000, it was Flipper. Charlie's Angels. That was from 76 to 81. Police Women. We have Dexter, CSI Miami, The Golden Girls, Jane the Virgin, Ballers, Nip Tuck, Cape Possum, Graceland, Magic City, Bloodline, The Real Housewives of Miami, The OC. We talked about earlier a couple of movies. Too Fast and Too Furious started this chain, but they had a number of their scenes from Bayside Marketplace, which I have videos for. They also have a number of their scenes from Hollover or Hollywood Beach on the pier. We have The Specialists, Bad Boys 2. A lot of times you don't realize The Bodyguard, Ace Ventura, The Pet Detective, Where the Boys Are. This is another one of those tour groups. Gold Coast, The Truman Show. We talked about There's Something About Mary. True Lives, that's with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I believe it was Jamie Lee Curtis. Pain and Gain, Spring Breakers, Marley and Me, Cocaine Cowboys, Step Up Revolution, Analyze This, Where the Boys Are. I will continue. Midnight in the Gardens, My Blue Heaven, Transporters, The Owls, The Kids Stay in the Picture, The Perez Family, a lot of these in 2000, Sunshine State, Johnny Dangerously, Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, Any Given Sunday, But we have a number of stars in there. Our little Blue Jays, Jamie Foxx. Who is it? I think it was Al Pacino. Okay, Wizards of Waverly. Scarface. We're talking about Scarface. Scarface, a good deal of it seems, I mentioned something about the Biltmore. And the Vizcaya were filmed there. Goldfinger, we talked about that earlier. Moon over Miami. Sunset. Miami Blues. Grumpy Old Man. Last Action Hero. The Substitute. The Crew. I won't mention that one. You can look it up. Super Trooper. Lies and Alibis. Corky and Romano. The Mean Season. Ruby Sparks. I Love You, Philip Morris. Rock of Ages. The Crew. Little Nicky. That's enough for now. We can see some of the tour group's conversation. She mentioned Frank Sinatra in '66. I guess depending on the crowd, it's an older crowd, so they probably remember Frank Sinatra in '66. Again, this movie is continuously running. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, I ordered a Cuban sandwich. Sandwich de Cubana. And there it is. As long as the sun is out, Miami Beach, South Florida is a wonderful place to be. And when the sun is not out, then you go inside like I am. Okay, so let's analyze this. 20% service charge included. We see what the charge of the sandwich was. They automatically include your service charge. They don't give you an opportunity to pay even less or more. This one does list 7% sales tax, and it does list 2% city tax. That's kind of unique to South Beach. And we see the gratuities. Okay. As we leave, I'm gonna go across the street for a walkabout at the beach. It's almost as if I'm doing a farewell tour. I will be moving within a matter of days. So, I'm gonna miss being able to come down here at my leisure and just take a gander and see the beach. Being that the sun is not out today, it's probably not going to be much action at the beach. A lot of nice lace stuff. Yeah, it's probably not going to be a lot of action at the beach. But it's always comforting and soothing just to see the ocean water, to hear the waves crashing against the sand. Okay. As we see the toddlers swinging, the breeze blowing.
Where we are right now, like to go back.
And all the tourists touring. Okay, I'm going to I think they've changed the burn over here. I don't remember this being this high. So I don't know if that's part of their new erosion plan in terms of when you get hurricanes or storms. So I'm going to stop filming right now, and I'll pick it up in a few more minutes once we're at the beach on the sands.